committed a fraud under the penalty of perjury, and she committed a treason to the Constitution of the United States. She's supposed to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States. What she's doing here, she's protecting whom? Her buddy, the attorney. And she said that she made a substantial ruling. But in the court record does not show that there is substantial ruling. Okay, so let's interpret her word, her statement, that she made substantial ruling. Well, it's not in the record. So what did she make it? Now, use your imagination. Where did she meet Dalmars, the attorney Dalmars? And what happened in that meeting? Was it in a hotel? Was it on a date? Was it in her chamber that she met with that lawyer and she made substantial ruling? That's not in the record. That's going to come up later. So what was that substantial ruling? But there was none. On the record, what did she meet him? Well, she has to answer. What did she meet that lawyer? In her chambers, in a hotel, or wherever? I think she was single that time. She was divorced, and she needs maintenance as a woman. It's somebody to maintain her. And attorneys are there always. They maintain her in any way possible. Let her defend herself. She ruined this family. She destroyed those 4 children. Okay. So here goes Mom. Denied. She denied my absolute right. Okay. Not just that. She decided, there is no motion from my wife or her attorney. She decided on her own motion that my wife should have visitation with the children. Is there a motion? The court record shows no motion. So this is the motion that lawyer filed with Carla A in their ex parte meetings. Okay, so she makes an order. She tells the attorney, okay, write an order for visitation. I objected. Objections on the record, on the tape recorder. I challenge that those corrupted, scum so-called lawyers and judges of Will County to get those tape recorders out. FBI, hello, Mr. Fitzgerald, you say you have tape recorders on the Honorable Blagojevich, but you are so coward. You know what Blagojevich called you? Coward and liar. And I will call you, on top of all that, I call you a traitor to the Constitution of the United States. Go get those tape recorders. If you don't have them already, go get them. Of my case. Okay, go get them. Let the whole world hear it. Take anything you want, even out of context. Just get them. Okay? That's what you are good for. Anyhow, so we get out of the court. Then I said, well, I'm going to teach this rotten, stubborn goody and her buddy, the attorney, I'm going to teach them the law. They cannot do this to me and to my children. You know, I have 4 lives. The lives of my 4 minor children I have to protect. As a father, I'm a protective father. I love my children. This is my weak point. You know what the weak point they have in the United States against me? I love my children. Okay? So what they do? They go torture my children to get to me. This is the United States of America. This is it. And that's what they are doing to my children now. But America, you know, I love my children. I love them all. But there is one I love more than my children. And I challenge you to go hurt him. That's my Lord, God the Creator. I love him more. Go hurt him. Send your rocket, your missiles to the sky. Go fight him, you cowards. Anyhow, so I get out of the court. I still have this motion for substitution of judge as of right. I just change the date and I refile it because there's no substantial ruling. The order she entered is void. And void orders not substantial ruling. I want the Supreme Court of the United States, they are supposed to be the top authority, to come and tell me that a void judgment is substantial ruling. That will stop me from refiling the motion for substitution of judge as of right. So what I did, I filed it for the next day. And here comes the next day. I think in the same day or in the next day, I tell the judge, Judge, I don't want this date to change the date of coming back to the court for the trial because I have to file my brief at the Seventh Circuit Appellate Court. She said, well, you'll be here till 12 o'clock and after that you go file. You believe that? It's a brief. This is a brief. I told the judge, I have to take care of 4 children. I have to maintain the house. At that time I had to replace the toilet. I had too many things. And I have to study law. I don't have the time. I don't want too many things to do on the same day when it comes to court. That went on, 3 monkeys. A monkey don't see, monkey don't hear, monkey don't say anything when it comes to the rights of the Muslim, especially somebody like me. So, on the hearing for the second time when I refiled my substitution of judge as of right, for the second time, then again in the court, the judge comes, I give her the motion, she takes the motion and she leaves the court. Okay, we are waiting. Then she comes back, she says, well, there's no judge available. Too bad, no judge available. Well, get the hell out of the case until there is a judge available. See, this is the United States of America. This is the judicial system of the United States. Anyhow, so that one was denied. What shall I do now? I could see that there is something not right going on. There are attempts on my life. We're going to find out. Then what I'll do, I'll file a motion for substitution of judge as of cause. I have to state that this judge is discriminating against me, and this judge is violating my rights, and this judge does not like me. I mean, she's against me for cause. So what I did, I filed that motion for substitution of judge for cause, and it's part of the record, part of the case, this order of protection case. Even the Finnish immigration, they have a copy of the whole case because they had to appeal it, and then I got a copy of the record, certified copy of the record, and I kept it with me. And now you could store documents anywhere on the internet. So I gave a copy of that to the immigration service in Finland, and in there you see that there's going to be an attempt on my life. Besides all my motions that I filed, no responses were filed from the other side. They don't need. That Dalmars, he does not need. He meets that Goody in their ex parte meeting, and he files whatever he files orally. Oral things. Use your imagination. Oral things between him and that judge, so-called judge, associate judge. She's a disgrace to something called law and justice. Now, we're going to see what's going to happen in that motion for substitution of judge for cause.